The call came as I was staring at the cracked ceiling of a cheap motel room. Static, then a laugh. Not mine, not hers, a man's. It lingered in my ear like smoke. "Guess he won't make it," my wife's voice followed, dripping with something I used to mistake for sweetness. "He always folds when it matters." I hung up without a word. Silence has always been my weapon. 18 years in rooms where silence stripped men bare. Rooms the world pretends don't exist. I had seen eyes break before the mouth opened. I knew the sound of a soul shattering when truth finally caught it. They thought I was late. They thought I had lost. They thought the judge's gavel was final, the senator's smirk unshakable. But they never considered what silence meant when it came from me. I arrived at the courthouse after the verdict, paper signed, my name erased from custody, from credibility, from fatherhood. The judge wouldn't look at me when he handed down the ruling. "A soldier?" he said. "Your wife's new husband is a senator. Full custody to her." My wife smiled like she'd won a trophy. The senator leaned back, polished cufflinks catching light, his hand resting possessively on my daughter's mother, as though he had earned something sacred. That night, my phone lit up with a call no court transcript could bury. My daughter's voice, raw, broken. "Daddy, he locked me in the basement for 3 days. No food, no light. He said I'm not yours anymore." Her sobs cut through me in a way bullets never had. I let her speak until she had nothing left. Then I whispered, steady as stone, "I hear you. I'll take care of it." In my world, information is the only currency. I didn't rage, I didn't beg. I listened, I collected. Phone records traced to burner lines. Emails scrubbed, but not well enough. A senator's staffer sloppy with encryption. My daughter's medical files showing unexplained weight loss, bruises dismissed as childhood clumsiness. Every breadcrumb they left, I followed. Patient, precise. My silence filled the spaces where anger wanted to live. They thought the divorce stripped me of power, but all they did was take away the illusion that I needed permission. The world saw me as calm, a man accepting defeat. Inside, I built the file, layer by layer. Date, time, photo, witness. A pattern so undeniable it would silence anyone who thought they understood control. I didn't confront, I waited. Let them laugh, let them believe. Every smirk, every careless whisper only tightened the snare. When the moment came, it wasn't loud. It never is. The senator vanished overnight. Not kidnapped, not missing, just removed. An undisclosed location, somewhere between the walls of deniability and the truth people pay not to know. The judge received an envelope the next morning. Thick, heavy. His hands trembled before he even opened it. Inside, photos, transcripts, medical reports, a pattern no robe could ignore. On the cover sheet, stamped in red, classified, level 5 clearance required. I stepped into his chambers before he could call security. He looked up, pale, sweating, the weight of decisions pressing into his bones. "Your Honor," I whispered, calm as if asking for the time. He didn't answer. He didn't need to. His silence was confession enough. My wife called me that night. Her voice cracked for the first time in years. "Where is he? What did you do?" I said nothing. Silence again. The same silence that once broke trained killers, now wrapped around her throat. She wept, bargaining with a man who no longer existed. The husband she destroyed had been buried with the court ruling. What stood in his place was something she couldn't charm, couldn't manipulate, couldn't own. Revenge wasn't noise. It wasn't shouting or fists or blood. It was the sound of her realizing she had already lost, completely, irreversibly, without even understanding how. I don't keep photographs anymore. I don't keep memories either. Both lie. Both rot. My daughter sleeps safe tonight. That's enough. The senator will never smile in another courtroom. The judge will sign papers with hands that tremble. My wife will search the dark for an answer that doesn't exist. And me? I walk away without pity, without rage. Just clarity. People think justice is loud. They're wrong. Justice is silence.